show you here in a second. Today, we are starting on bags 22 and 23. I was originally planning on finishing it today, but when I was placing the bags out, I realized that there are a total of 13 bags left, and I've been able to get 7 done per stream. So instead of trying to cram 13 bags in there, I figured we'll just do one with 7 and the next one with 6, finish it off. And I'm hoping I can do the next live stream tomorrow night, maybe Tuesday. We'll see. But let's go ahead and switch cameras. And if you're here in Rumble, hit the Rumble button. If you're here on YouTube, hit the like button if you would. And hello, John. How you doing? And for some reason, John, it says 0 people watching. So you're here, but it's 0. I'm not calling you a 0. I'm just saying that's what it says. All right.
What's up, John?
All right. Well, I'll get started on this, and as promised, well, not as promised, but I haven't done this for a while. I haven't done News of the Weird, so I've got it pulled up here on the other screen. So every now and again, I'm gonna read a story from it. And how was your Sunday morning, John? Greg, how's your Sunday morning?
Oh, it's okay. I woke up, washed my rear end, and relaxed.
Yeah, that's about all I've done too, is take a shower. I woke up late. I was up late too. You remember that project I was telling you about putting the Legos away? Well, it's moving along just fine. I've gotten, let's see. Yesterday, I got dark red and, oh, come on. It was another dark color. So I know I got dark blue done before. Dark green, that's what it was, dark green. So.
By the way, we got four rumored speed champions coming up in the summer.
I welcome them.
Dodge Card Challenger SRT Hellcat.
Okay.
Lamborghini Revoluto and Huracan STO 2-pack.
Oh, those two packs are popular.
Porsche 911 GT3 RS.
Okay.
A Bugatti Senti DT.
Well, I admit that I pre-ordered all of the Formula Ones. I didn't think I was going to, but then I took a look at them and I thought, yeah, you know what? I'll get them.
You know, Amazon had a massive 10 pack.
No, I did not. Was that for like Black Friday or something?
Looked like it.
I'm sorry?
Look like it. Oh, I'm going to see if it's still there.
Okay. And let me catch up on comments here. We've got Jelly Brick Build says, hey, I changed my PFP to OC Void Shadow. Void Shadow is a demonic, shadowy, symbolic entity who is very, very hostile, aggressive in his lore.
It's still there, but it has exclusive poster, though.
Okay. How much does that thing run?
270 for all 10 and 1.
Man. Well, on this project that I'm doing, I was able to add 2 more rows of what do you call it? Pieces on there, or cabinets, and I'm just going to keep moving along. Today, I've got a very busy day. Actually, I didn't sleep that much because of it, because I just couldn't. I've got my family dinner tonight. I knew I was doing the live stream. I also have, well, I don't know about this, but I was asked to go to church today, and I kind of said I would, but now I'm rethinking it.
Is it from the people that shun coffee and tea?
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
When I went to the Christmas party, they asked me to go, and I guess I was feeling it at the time, but I sure ain't feeling it now. So I don't know if I'm going to do that part, but if I am doing that part, church is at noon my time today. It changes every now and again. It's noon today, which it's already 10 o'clock, and then I got the family dinner. I need to go to Costco because I've got that dang yearly certificate thing they give you, and it's about ready to expire, so I got to spend it.
How much is it? How much is it?
It's for $365, $1 for every day of the year.
Goes towards Lego, huh?
No, actually, I don't know if Costco sells freezers or not, but I don't have a. I had a freezer, an extra freezer. However, I thought I was moving to Texas, so I gave it to the people next door, and I'm not going to ask for it back because that's my mistake. It doesn't matter. The freezer was older than Methuselah. It was a kind of a family heirloom in a way because my parents had it for 20-something years, and then one of my sisters had it for a couple years, and then my sister, before she decided to sell it, she asked if anybody want it since she got it free from my parents. I spoke up, so I got it, and I had it for 5 years. So the dang thing's been running forever. So I don't really feel bad that I lost it because I don't feel like I lost much. I got my use out of it. But I need another freezer. So I don't even know. I don't even know if Costco sells freezers.
Ooh.
I know I've seen washers and dryers there once in a while, but their stock changes all the time. You never know what they're gonna sell. Well, let's see. John says, clean the kitchen, getting the place ready for possible company. All right. Well, who do you expect to stop by, John? Is that your nephew, if I remember right?
He's probably having a woman over. You know what I mean?
Hey, more power to him.
What?
I mean, I'm married and I can't get a woman over here, including my wife. Anyway. The night guard main job isn't to survive the night, it's to stop Freddy from dipping. Oh, all right. Well, I got to be careful about what I read because I don't want to get struck from this fine platform. Yes, that was just a statement for the overlords. But anyway.
Where's Enzo?
Enzo, he's here. Enzo. Yep, there he is.
He's so grounded that we can't see him.
Yeah, he's actually. I was reflecting on that yesterday. I'm really proud of his progress, man, because when I first got him, he was so afraid of everything. And I mean, when I told him to speak, he and I don't even, oh, that's right, because my sister figured it out. Yeah, I mean, I knew as soon as I got him, he knew how to speak, but he was just really shy about it and wouldn't do it. And if he did do it, he hit his head afterwards as if he was going to get hit. And I was just thinking about how when I first got him too, that he used to have accidents all over the place. Like if you like even spoke up a little bit and raised your voice, he got scared and would pee the floor.
How's your feline pest doing?
Oh, Max is a pain in the butt, all right. He slept in my room last night, and Max likes to sleep like right on your side, like right here. And oh my gosh, that is annoying as ever. Because Max is so big that when he decides to get up and clean himself and lick himself, it's like I can feel all of that. And I'm awake when he does that because he wakes me up.
What about the other two?
Well, I've actually got a total of 7 cats now.
7?
Yeah. Tux and Buddy, I let them in the house for a little bit yesterday. Not very long, just long enough for them to get a little extra food. And then let's see, we got Tango and Cash. Tango looks just like Max. In fact, first time I saw Tango, I thought Max had gotten outside. And to explain that, the owners of this house before me, did not tell me that they were leaving their cats here. And the 3 times that I saw the house before I bought it, I never saw the cats. So I didn't even know they existed. And they didn't tell me they were leaving them. So I'm like outside one day, and like I only had the house a couple of days, and I see this cat, and I'm like, Max, how'd you get outside? And this thing looks at me like I'm crazy, and he runs away from me, and I'm like, that's not Max. Max doesn't run from me. And I looked at him, and he's got a little bit more white than Max does on him, because Max is a gray tabby. So so anyway, I didn't know they left him. So that's Tango. Cash, he is an orange marmalade, and Cash is very sweet with his fists. If he doesn't like something, he lets the other cat know very fast. So, but I like Cash a lot. He's very friendly. And let's see, who else do I got out there? Oh yeah, I forgot. What's their name? Buddy and Tux's a-hole brother, Beach Boy. He's a tan marmalade cat, and he is mean as cuss, and he's always been as mean as cuss. He won't let me anywhere near him, and even when I feed him, he hisses at me. I'll tell you what, sometimes I feel like handling things the old Western way, but that's all I got to say about that. But yeah,
you just want to lay some tuna for him. Lace some tuna for him.
Oh, we can't say that on YouTube, but something to that effect. That's all I'll say. Something to that effect. Well, let's see. Might make beef jerky treats for the dog. Okay. Actual beef jerky, not like deer jerky or moose or, I don't know, rabbit. I don't know. I say that because my sister has a dehydrator, and she makes jerky out of all kinds of different meat. Which actually, yesterday was my sister's birthday. Yeah, she was born on Pearl Harbor Day. Which ironically, is also my wedding anniversary. It's on Pearl Harbor Day, which the marriage has been quite explosive. So I think it makes sense. I think I knew what I was doing.
You surprised she hasn't unleashed a swarm of Japanese zeros on you?
Well, I think she already has. All right. Well, I think the next several, just judging by the pieces, are going to be the outer shell of this thing. It just looks like it. I could be wrong, but
You got the Sarlacc pit and skiff.
I do actually. Okay, I must have missed something because, yeah, I did miss something. Is that right? All right. Yeah, I do have it. I've got the old one and the new one. Okay, well, wait. John says he has a dehydrator with his Ninja air fryer. You know, I've heard good things about the Ninja air fryer, but I don't have one. Oh, well, okay. Let's see.
What's on the menu for tonight?
You know, they didn't say. It's at my sister, who is a year and a half older than me. And you know, I don't really know what happened to her, because growing up, her and I used to be so close. So close that if one of us got in trouble, we both were getting in trouble. And we were tight even through high school. I ended up skipping a year. So we ended up graduating the same year. And we were just really close. And then she went off to college. And, well, when she went off to college, I don't know what happened. So now, and I bought my house in Layton to make sure that I was right next to her and her family. And even though we were only like a mile and a half from each other, we never saw each other. And I used to reach out to her all the time and say, hey, well, how about we spend some time together? And, oh, that sounds nice. And I never hear from her. So after 2.5 years of living there, I decided to jump ship and come here to good old Malad, Idaho. And honestly, I've never looked back. I love it here. But yeah, her and I are just not close like we used to be, which is a darn shame, because I do still think she's pretty cool. She's a nice person, but we don't fight or anything. We just don't talk.
Is it the one that has Gertie?
No. Her and I talk all the time. No. And I mean, I know some things have changed for her. I know she's had some challenges, but just don't get it, because we were really close at one time. And I've got a sister who is addicted to certain substances that you shouldn't be. Mainly the kind you cook on a spoon, if you know what I mean, without saying it.
AKA the devil's sugar?
Is that what it's called? I don't know. I mean, I've heard of the devil's lettuce, and I know what that is. But anyway, she this sister of mine, she's an older sister, and she no one in the family talks to her except for me and my dad, and I don't talk to her very often because I can't. It hurts me to see someone I love make such foolish decisions, but I keep in touch with her because I want her to know that someone still cares about her. And I get a lot of flack from my sisters because, well, why would you want to associate with her? And it's like, well, she doesn't live here. She lives down in Arizona for one. And here's the music guy from Jabba the Hutt here. She doesn't live here, so it's not like she can really impact my life in a negative way. And I think all of us look for someone to love us just the way we are, even if we are weird, even if we are doing stupid things. We still want to know people love us. And the last thing I want to do is wake up one day and find out my sister checked out on life because she just didn't think it was worth it. So I keep in touch with her for many reasons, and they can be mad and whatever about it. I don't really care. I'm gonna keep in touch with her. She's a I don't know. I don't know why she turned to that stuff, but she did, and I think she did it shortly after high school. And she looks it too. She looks like she's 80-something years old, and she's only a couple years older than me. And she's lost all her teeth. You know that joke, don't you, Greg?
Yeah.
The joke about if your meth dealer has all his teeth, he's a cop. All right, let's see what okay. I've got the news of the weird pulled up. And for the news of the weird today, what we have is a section called Family Values, which since we were just talking about family, I think that's appropriate. And let's see. It says 3 generations of a family in Palm Coast, Florida celebrated Black Friday by shoplifting about $400 worth of cosmetics and alcohols from a Target store. A 76-year-old woman, her 54-year-old daughter, and a juvenile granddaughter were arrested after a Target loss specialist saw the juvenile putting items in her backpack, police said. The 2 adults were charged with theft and contributing to delinquency of the minor. The girl was turned over to her father. Yeah, that's definitely the wrong family values. And to be honest with you, I don't understand that behavior because I can honestly tell you I've never shoplifted anything my whole life. Not even a candy bar. Just never had any interest in it. I figure if I can't afford it, it wasn't meant to be.
Ooh, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing tonight.
Oh, you don't?
Nope. Tomorrow I'm planning to go to Crumble and get my Bible engraved.
Okay. Get your name engraved on it?
Yep.
Yeah. I've done that before. In fact, I still still have that Bible somewhere.
Place called Mardell's. Mardell. How's Jenny doing?
Well, she's doing all right. She's because she's a chaplain assistant, they do what's called I don't remember now. Shoot, she's gonna kill me. She told me a million times. It's a retreat meant for families, and it's meant to help couples that are struggling. And she's giving that that retreat right now. It's in San Antonio, so it's a little bit, couple hours from where she's stationed at. All right, so we put this little piece on there. I do like how they do the individual pieces coming down. And there you go. There's Jabba the Hutt. So yeah, that's what she's doing right now. So she's actually probably teaching a class as we speak. I don't really know. But yeah, she's been down there for a couple of days. I think today's the last day of it. Oh, I don't know, John. I'm sorry. I am tired. It's been I've been working on that project nonstop. I want to get them pieces done so that I can start building my city again. I want to start working on my offshore oil rig. Just kidding. I am going to build one, though. I've got enough wood to build another Lego table out there for my city. But I can't do that until I remove the shelf, the old shelf, and then after that, I need to put what do you call it? Insulation behind it, behind the press board that's up there. Then I could put that back, and then I can move the table closer to the edge, and then I can build the next table. I've got a long way to go, and I really don't have. Well, with Spencer not being here, I don't have help, so I got to pay one of the neighbor kids to help me.
What do you pay him with?
I have given him Lego sets before. And if he'll accept Lego sets, I'll give him Lego sets. I mean, I don't usually pay full price the way I do it, so I'd be happy to put that arrangement. But I don't know. We'll see. Okay. This set is so accurate because Jabba's pet is supposed to be.
What would you say? It froze on me.
Oh. Yeah, it is acting weird because it's telling me it only has one bar. I'm just saying I'm glad I didn't read the rest of his comment because, yeah. All right, let's see. Where's this go? Oh, this goes in front of Jabba. All right, so we got another panel almost set. Boy. And yes, we are going to do the X-Men Mansion after this set. All right, so we got this panel right here, just on here. And you see, how does a sail barge move? Like, does it float? Yeah, according to Star Wars lore, it has what do they call it? Repulsive. Oh, I can't. I want to say repulsive, but that's not the right one. It has certain little engines, kind of like the Harrier jet or the F-35, kind of. And here we go, the main character of it all. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it has repulsor engine, I think it's called. That keeps it afloat. See, I've been thinking about, and this is kind of crazy, but I'm thinking about Seinfeld a lot lately. I've got all the DVDs, but I don't know where they're at. Kind of sucks living out of boxes. What I need to do is I need to look at my my boxes and find my old Jabba Sail Barge and my old Jabba's Sarlacc pit. Because I want to do a video where I compare these. I've noticed that I get a lot of comments when I do these comparison videos. And in fact, my video with the most views is one of those comparison videos. So I take it, in general, people like it when I do these comparison videos. So I want to grab the old sail barge, and then we'll do a live stream where I compare the Sarlacc pits to, or I build a Sarlacc pit. Yeah, honestly, I think I will have to go back to bed after this. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to be able to drive an hour and a half down to my sister's, eat a bunch of food, and not fall asleep on the way home.
You could take a nap at her house.
Not with her dog. She's got a dog named River, and River's a German Shepherd that's so freaking hyper. I mean, she's cute, don't get me wrong, but the dog, that is. Okay, wait a minute.
How's Gertie?
Gertie's good the last time I saw her. She was hyper as ever. I like Gertie a lot. I was teasing my sister that since I stayed here instead of moving to Texas, that she said I could bring Gertie home with me, which I'll be honest, I'd love to have Gertie, but in another way, I don't think I could handle another dog because I've got, like I said, I got all those cats. But and Gertie doesn't bother cats. She don't care, but it's just having the responsibility of yet another pet. Gertie's huge though, man.
Those Great Pyrenees are huge.
Yeah. She's a great protector. The Great Pyrenees is mostly known for scaring their prey, not killing it. But there was a fox that got into my sister's chicken coop, and Gertie killed it. So, not really surprised she did that, to be honest.
Now she's fox thirsty now.
And that's okay. That's okay. We don't need a fox in the hen house. I know it's an old like saying and everything, but for real, you don't. Those things will wreak havoc to your flock and kill them off real quick. So
You have 3 sisters, right?
4.
Does the 4th one have a dog?
No, actually, she doesn't. She her and her husband got a little. They had themselves one for a minute, but they only had it for a couple weeks, and then they were like, "Oh, we can't do this," and they got rid of the dog.
What kind of dog is it?
I think it was a golden lab, but I can't remember. She only had it for literally like maybe 2 weeks, maybe. Now, I never actually saw it. I only saw pictures of it on Facebook.
Man, the golden lab.
Let's see.
Poor dog.
Let's see. I don't know why, but I genuinely believe that lots of people here are adults, including John. Oh yeah, John's my age. I've known John for years. Greg's an adult. He's not near as old as I am, but he's an adult, yeah. And Shauna's definitely an adult. So is Mrs. Chip. So yeah, you're right on. I have had. It's really funny because I remember one live stream I was doing. I was talking about what great neighbors I had, and the next thing I know, someone in the audience was like, "Oh, you mean the so and so's?" I'm like, "Yeah, those my grandparents," and it was one of their grandkids were on here. So, stranger things have happened. So they gave me this little bracket, but I don't see it anywhere on here. All right, well let's put this on here. I would not classify my beagle as hyper. She is sleeping now. Well, Enzo's not generally hyper, but he can be hyper.
Is your cat hyper?
Max isn't too bad most of the time, but Buddy and Tux are, yeah, they were really hyper. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we've got this panel on here, which gives us this whole entire side, except for the front is covered. I imagine we're doing this over here next.
It looks like a floating turd now.
It kind of does. Kind of like that giant. What do they call that? The Viking giant fossilized turd. Have you ever seen that? It's real. Oh my gosh. Okay, here's our next story. Family value still. and it says, "Don't try this at home." Firefighters battled a blaze for more than 16 hours in Weston, Connecticut on Thanksgiving Day after flames erupted as someone tried to fry a turkey, which we've all seen those videos. I can't believe people still try that. Okay. The fire, which started in the garage of a $4 million mansion, quickly spread to the rest of the house. I know someone's not getting something for Christmas. 6 other fire departments joined in the effort to fight the fire and save the home. None of the residents or neighbors were hurt, but the home has been declared a total loss. Like I said, I know someone who's not getting something for Christmas this year. God dang, man. Haven't you seen those videos of people try to deep fry a frozen turkey?
They haven't. I would thaw it first.
Well, yeah.
Marinate it.
Well, if you try it frozen, it explodes. And literally. And so if you have, I don't care how expensive your house is, I would never try it. I say that, and then next thing you know, my next video is going to be me outside trying to deep fry a turkey. No, it's not going to be. Oh, sorry.
What are you going to eat for Christmas?
We're going to my parents' house. We do a white elephant gift exchange. So we'll be doing that bare minimum. The limit this year is $25. It used to be 20, but now it's 25.
I'm hoping for a prime rib.
There's nothing wrong with prime rib, dude. That's good stuff. And let's see. So I think I'm the only teen. You are right now. I do have nieces and nephews, though, that are teens, and they used to be on here. Now, I don't know. I haven't heard them talk about my videos for a while, which probably means I need to go to family dinner and try to sell my channel again. No, I'm just kidding. No, I don't do that to my family. A lot of us, my one sister that owns Gertie, she has a fabric shop, and her sales are all on Etsy, eBay, and Amazon. And she has an online business, and then the sister we're having dinner at, the one that's just 18 months older than me, she has an online business too. She sells vintage kids clothes, which she does pretty well for herself, actually. And I say that with surprise, because before I knew she did that, I didn't even know there was a market for it out there, but apparently there is. People enjoy grabbing their kids' old clothes and trying to chuck it online and see if they can get money for it. And she knows how to market it, so she does consignment, and she makes a decent living off of it. I mean, she has another job, but and then my other sister, she does graphic design, and most of her stuff's done online. So yeah, 3 of my 4 sisters have an online business. Which none of my sisters are escorts, but something just came to my mind. I don't know if you've seen that meme out there where it said, I ordered a 30-year-old Escort online and I was very disappointed. And it shows a picture of the Ford Escort, the car. And yes, those are very old because they haven't made those in years. So, well, let's see. Rue loves to kill rabbits. Yeah, I had a dog that did that too. His name was Blizzard. He used to, if he wasn't holding that leash tight, he would kill one. Had him when I was in Germany. Excuse me. One day I came home and Mrs. Chip told me that it was either her or the dog. So I got rid of the dog and I made the wrong choice. And Blizzard looked a lot like Enzo. That's why. That's one of the reasons why when my sister asked me if I'd take him, I jumped on the opportunity because I do. I miss my old dog. He was awesome. Well, let's see. I built day 8 of my Lego Friends Advent calendar, and it's a little mailbox thing. That's cool. I do like the Advent calendars. The problem is, with me not working right now, I kind of gotta. Well, not kind of. I gotta watch what I spend my money on. So, and yeah, I say that when I just bought this $500 set I'm putting together right now, but. I do like those Advent calendars because it's just a couple pieces each day, but it's almost always 100% clear on what you're building. And I love the Star Wars ones because the Star Wars ones, like the little X-Wings and the little stuff they build, it's really, I think it's really cool. And some people are critical. Oh, it's so cheap. Well, yeah, it is cheap because you're getting 25 gifts in one thing. I mean, what do you expect? There we go. Okay. So now we've got everything but the front and the top. So let's see. I don't know what we're building next because I have not looked ahead. And note to self, quit grabbing this back part because it keeps falling apart. Okay. So we have the Gamorrean Guard next. And it's he looks like a pig.
Looks like Rosie O'Donnell.
Never thought of that before, and now I'm going to think about it every time I see it. Didn't Rosie O'Donnell and Donald Trump get into some big old thing where they sued each other years back?
Oh no.
I think I remember that. I'm genuinely curious as to how this is going to go right here. I don't know. Are we building part of the front? It looks like it.
I'm craving some bone-in fried chicken right now.
Now, where'd you? How far away is the closest Buc-ee's to you?
About an hour and a half.
Oh, so it's pretty far. Okay.
Where's the closest one to you?
Like 16 hours.
I think they built one in Colorado or something.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know about that one.
I think.
Denver's 8 hours from me. So. Oh, shoot. My brown tabby Charlie is genuinely a sweet boy. She really could have. You know, I like cats a lot, man. I really do.
Except for their a-holes most of the time.
Well, they can be.
Mm.
They like to show their a-hole. Tell you that. Okay. Okay, times 2. All right, well, let's do a second one then. There's one in your state. Okay.
Come to think of it, a Buc-ee's brisket sandwich, barbecue brisket sandwich sounds good right now. Mhm.
Okay. So I see where this goes now. Let's.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm.
So we got this little piece here. I imagine we're going to build this little piece there and then this next. But don't quote me on that. I do appreciate you guys spending your Sunday afternoon with me, or morning, or whatever it is to you. And if you would hit the like button, and if you're watching this, excuse me, on the replay, please also hit the like button. And if you're on Rumble, give it a rumble. I always appreciate that. And I'm sorry, like I said, I didn't get enough sleep last night, so I'm really feeling it right now.
Because of Max.
Well, not just Max, but I went to bed too late. I really did. Let's see. Why is it? Okay. For some reason, this thing's really just not adding up right now. There we go. Now it's starting to make a little more sense. It was things weren't lining up with the hinge here on the underside, this little hinge. So I was getting a little frustrated with it. And of course, when I'm tired, when I'm not tired, things don't really get to me. But if I'm tired, I get pretty irritated pretty fast. Oh, well, that's not good. There we go. Let's put that back on the way it should be. Let's get this on there. Yeah, I live in Idaho, which is also known as the state of confusion.
And they worship the potato god up there.
They indeed do.
Mm-hmm.
I know I've told you guys this before, but my wife, she's originally from Idaho. She grew up here, and I used to tease her when we first started dating that Idaho didn't use money, that they used to trade for everything in potatoes. She didn't really think that was too funny.
And they have the weird Irish accent.
A lot of them do, yeah.
Uh,
I think a lot of them are Irish twins too.
Trading potatoes and whiskey too.
Well, isn't vodka made from fermented potatoes?
Yeah.
All right, so we've got the front taking shape. I think we're building this next, but we'll see. And this is going to be the last bag we're going to do right here.
No.
Yeah, in general, like I said, I'm just really tired. Just a rough sort of day.
You're gonna be taking some NyQuil after this.
Oh, jeez. Sorry, I was reading while you were saying that. Okay. If you're fortunate enough to live in California, Ohio, Tennessee, Texas, or Florida, over the next couple weeks, you can have your photo snapped while driving through Taco Bell. Every day, this is a quote, every day in our drive-thrus, we see moments that are so uniquely our fans, said Chief Marketing Officer Taylor Montgomery. Select locations will be transformed into photo booths, with some of the photos ending up on a Taco Bell commercial during the third quarter of the Super Bowl, this coming Super Bowl. Participating fans will need to have the TB app, Taco Bell app, and scan the QR code at the drive-thru. Photos will be sent to the account holder's email address. Okay, great. Yeah, I don't see anything going wrong there.
I don't go to Taco Bell. That don't affect me.
Yeah, I really don't either. And not only that, I can see people doing disgusting things just because the camera's there. I mean, I'm a little older now and wiser, so I probably wouldn't. But when I was younger, I probably would have.
What's your favorite fast food?
Carl's Jr.
Or Hardee's?
Yeah, they are the same. I've heard.
Same with Checkers or Riley's?
Yeah. I forgot about Rallies. I used to, when I lived in Maryland and Virginia, I used to eat there a lot, actually. I did have Subway for dinner last night. I did not update the graph this morning because I just barely got out of bed to make this live stream, but I can tell you that the weight loss goal continues I'm reaching it.
My favorite fast food is Chick-fil-A, Whataburger, Five Guys.
I do like Chick-fil-A a lot. Five Guys is all right. The only complaint I have about Five Guys is their fries.
They
Their
give you
fries,
way too much.
yeah,
Mhm.
and they're expensive. The fries. Okay.
And I don't eat at McDonald's.
I can't stand McDonald's, to be honest with you. I the only time I ever eat McDonald's is like when I was driving to Texas, and if there isn't anything for miles, I will eat it then. But I prefer. I mean, I've eaten so much Subway that I had to talk myself into eating Subway last night for dinner. Um,
I prefer Charlie's cheesesteaks.
Charlie's is good. We had one of those on base in at Fort Belvoir in Northern Virginia.
Yeah.
Fort Belvoir is huge, man.
Is that where the president lands?
No, he's usually. I think that's Andrews Air Force Base, which is across the Potomac River. Which the Potomac River is like over like a mile wide at that point. It's pretty big.
Have you drove by Andrews before?
Oh yeah, I've been on Andrews Air Force Base.
Andrew? I bet you seen Air Force One before.
No, the only Air Force One I have ever seen was at Rickenbacker. No, that's not Rickenbacker. It's at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in Ohio. They've got I can't remember how many, like 5 or 6 retired Air Force Ones that you can go take a tour of, and I've done that, but I haven't seen a current in use Air Force One.
That'd be cool though.
It was pretty cool.
It'll be cool to see the Air Force One.
Yeah, I would like to see the current one. Like I said, I've seen the older ones. All right. Let's see. There we go. Well, we got just a little bit more left, and then I'm going to call it a day. I don't think I'm going to do a live stream tomorrow. I think I'm going to put it off for Tuesday. In fact, no thinking about it. That's what I'm going to do Tuesday.
To finish this up.
Yeah.
How many bags you got left?
6 after this one.
6.
Yeah, that's part of the reason I didn't try to get it all done today. So I've been getting 7 done per each one, and with having 6 left over, that means I'd have to double my live stream, and yeah, I just decided not to. Okay, pardon me. Like I said, I'm tired. Okay. So we got this piece. And I'm sure we're going to build the other side now.
All you have to do is just put a top on it in the stand.
I like it when things are topless. Oh, I didn't say that out loud. Never mind. Okay.
You got about a little over 50 pieces left.
I'd say probably about 20. Very,
20.
very cool. Okay, so how's this go on here? Huh. I am stumped. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay. We've got one last little piece to put together for today. Okay. And this goes as a brace on the top here. Okay, so this is bags 1 through 28. 6 bags left and another live stream. Tuesday, 6 o'clock Mountain Time, 8 o'clock Eastern is when I'm going to do it. And meanwhile, I am going to look for my other one, the older version of this. And I'm going to look for my older version of the Sarlacc pit. And I'm going to put it together so that we can do a comparison video after this is all said and done. So if you guys would, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on all notifications, and leave me a comment below. Greg, thanks for being on here. I always appreciate it. And you guys have yourself a great Sunday afternoon, evening, wherever you're at, morning. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Bye.